Hello and welcome to Stroop Mansion. I'm Kayla and we're in my basement today. I rarely bring you guys down here, but I had a fun little project that I wanted to cross off my to-do list and I figured I would bring you guys along. So today we are going to be building a flower press. I made one of these last summer or the summer before and it turned out really cute. I was really new to using tools at the time, so it was a very exciting project. This is a really great project if you're not super confident in your DIY skills because it is simple, but the result is so cute and looks so nice. The whole inspiration for the project is these pieces of cardboard right here. And these came in my cat's food. It was like in between the layers of food. I just started collecting them because I thought that they were the perfect size for a flower press. When I built my larger one, I used scrap cardboard in the layers and each one is different and I had to cut them. These are all the same size. They're uniform. They're perfect. You can't not use them, right? Other than that, the only other supplies I need are 4 bolts and wing nuts and a piece of scrap wood. The first order of business here is cutting the scrap wood. Normally I would just try to get as much out of the wood as I could, but since I am sizing it based on another component that already exists, I'm going to lay these pieces of cardboard on top of the wood and kind of mark approximately how large I want to cut my wood. I think one of the reasons I really enjoyed this project is because you don't have to be precise. You can just cut whatever size makes your heart sing. Whatever you want to do will work out. So we want to make sure that the wood is cut larger than the piece of cardboard so that our bolts have room. We want it to be like that. So let's go approximately however wide that is. And then we're just going to rip that. That looks good. Now it's time to cut the width. I laid my piece of cardboard back down on here and I put it approximately where I think it should go. See, this here gives us room for bolts. So I'm going to measure this. This is about 1 inch. So I'm going to add 1 inch onto this side. And then we'll cut that. To get both of these pieces the same size, after I cut the first one, I stacked it on top of the remaining wood and cut through both of them, taking a slice off the first one because I didn't square it up at first. So now they are both perfectly the same size, or approximately perfect, because we don't care. It doesn't matter. Next up, I'm going to drill the holes for the bolts. I think that looks good. There is my mark. I will drill in the center of that. But first we will clamp these together so that they're all the same. So now we have those 2 pieces sanded and it is time to stain. They look really pretty right now, but I like to stain things, so it's nice to have an excuse to actually do that. I am going to use Varathane Penetrating Wood Stain in Red Mahogany. Let's see if that will focus. No. It's a really nice day out though, so I'm just gonna grab my supplies and let's go sit outside and do this. Also probably better for my health. Ooh. Okay, I love that. I'm gonna take these over to the picnic table to dry in the sunshine for a few hours, and then we will put the whole thing together. I'm just tickled about the color of this wood though. This is so pretty. Okay, I am back. These have dried in the sunshine, although right now it looks like the sky is going to fall. So let's get this put back together. Just gonna plop our bolts in. Okay, new day where it's not pouring outside. Let's get this bad boy put back together, and I also grabbed a couple flowers so that we can take her on our maiden voyage. There she is. I'm gonna lay my cardboard down, and then the next step is super important, I think, and that is a paper towel to soak up any moisture. But most importantly, your paper towel needs to not have any designs on it. So I believe this brand is Viva. I've been buying this specifically for pressing flowers for years. So we will do that. And this is too long. I did not consider this, so let's just rip it. And then we will press something. I just grabbed a bunch of stuff from my yard that I thought would press nicely. And if for some reason you are wondering about all of this scrap, I can tell you that it will go to use because I am a big fan of pressing things in my phone case, in between my phone and the case. I usually put like 4-leaf clovers in there. Look at that, it's the perfect size. So that'll really work out for me. Now we've got that squished in there, so let's do another layer of cardboard and then another layer of paper towel. I'm gonna bring you in closer for this. These are a little bit wet. This smells so good. I should just start pre-ripping these. Sandwich her up. Whoops. I just broke the head off. That's okay, we'll press you like that. Let's just go ahead and do this one the same way. Oh, nope, that one bent really nicely. That was a lot of stuff, so I'm gonna add some extra layers of cardboard before I do anything else. Oops, there's a petal on my finger. All right, let's get this put back together. Time to squash. Ooh. Once those are on there real good, I'm gonna go ahead and squish it and tighten a little more. The whole point is to push all of the moisture out, so. Just don't over tighten it so that you can't get them off. But I think this is nice and squished. Now that that is put back together, the only thing that is left to do is wait. In a few weeks, I will open it up, remove all of the plants that I've pressed, and move them to a more permanent location, which for me is just a Tupperware that I've been collecting pressed plants in for over a decade. So yeah, as you saw, this is a super simple project that you can get done in less than an hour. Honestly, the thing that took the most time was the stain drying. Other than that, it's cheap, it's easy, it's a fun, satisfying little project. So why don't you give it a whirl? If you do, tag me. I would love to see your projects. While I'm sitting here, let's unload the big one. Is there anything between those layers? Yeah. Ooh! Oh, how pretty! Ooh, pretty leaves. Ooh. This is such a treat. I think that's, oh, more leaves. Plant pressing is one of those things that I forget about for time periods, and then when I come back to it, I'm just as obsessed as ever. It's just really fun and satisfying, and you don't need many supplies at all. I really only built the new one because I had the cardboard from the cat containers and it was like just stacking up, and I was like, you gotta do something with it or you gotta throw it away. There's no hoarding. And so I made a thing with it, and now I already feel like I'm gonna fall headfirst back into plant pressing, and I'm gonna be looking around my yard with new eyes, ready to just squish everything. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed doing a little project with me. I will see you next time. This is full of really old stuff. Oh, it smells good. Just all layered in here between tracing paper. And there's a piece of glass. I'm not sure what that is. What's in here? Oh, this is where I've taped stuff. This is so cute. I think I would love to do a better job though at like labeling what things are. I know for a fact these are my mom's Press Me Knots. Press Me Knots! Touch, what the heck? These are my mom's Forget Me Nots. Because that's where I would have gotten these. So special. Anyway, press plants. It's fun.